Get started right now. Everybody come on in. If you coming in, welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm gonna let the algorithm do its thing for a second because we are live today. 2 wins, live matching unlocked. Keep going, win 2 more live matchings. Okay. What's up? We inviting. Come on in, come on in, come on in, come on in, yeah. Come on in, come on in, come on in, yeah. Oh, yeah. Great day today. It's the afternoon thing. We're getting it in on the afternoon thing. Welcome. Welcome everybody coming in. I know y'all been to church or something today, or y'all got some rest today, but the show must go on. We gonna keep this popping, and I'm gonna get started. So for the people that come in, they're gonna come into a show that's progressing quickly. Good morning or good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. Everybody says that they want loyalty. A loyal partner, loyal friends, loyal employees, loyal customers, a loyal dog. But here's the question nobody wants to answer. Have you behaved in a way that deserves loyalty? Loyalty isn't something you demand. Loyalty is something your behavior earns. And with that, I am Master Christian, your host. Your co-host is Teddy. We got Teddy back here in the house. And this is Loyalty Controlled, episode 98. 98 episodes, 98 days, and we keep on trucking. Welcome here today. So when we kicking it about loyalty, loyalty isn't what you say, it's what you do. So when you doing what you do, know that it's being interpreted. And if you're not loyal, you don't got that for your people, they don't got it for you. Loyalty is not a title, promise, relationship, or amount of time spent together. Loyalty is demonstrated through constant behavior, especially when circumstances change. Loyalty is demonstrated through constant behavior, especially when circumstances change. You get it? Behavior creates loyalty. Time creates history. It's a difference. People talk about loyalty like it's an obligation. I've known you've known me forever. That's your family. I've always been there. That's my dog. He should listen to me. None automatically establish loyalty. Time has created that history. Behavior, how you behave in the circumstances around your people is what creates loyalty. Welcome everybody that's coming in. Welcome. How you doing today? Put it in a comment. Are you loyal? Do you deserve people to be loyal to you? Or are you one of those haters that want everybody to be loyal to you but is loyal to nobody? What kind of person are you? Let us know today. You know, animals don't care about speeches. They respond to patterns. Who feeds me? Who protects me? Who is predictable? Who makes me feel safe? Who keeps showing up? Humans use different language, but we're constantly evaluating many of the same things. Yeah, we still looking for who feeds me, who's there, who shows up. Humans are looking for all of these same things because we're just a human animal out here. Let's stop playing like it's a whole lot of differences because they don't speak our language and they don't produce trash. We still all living. Living things are looking for something. Misunderstand loyalty, and you can spend years being loyal to someone, something, or somewhere that stopped being loyal to you. Today we'll understand what loyalty looks like, how it's built, why it disappears, and why staying is not always loyalty. That don't mean you loyal because you stay. I mean you got history because you stay. Loyalty builds more than that. It's security. It's a lot of moving parts to loyalty. And if you're not in, you're not in. Who's more loyal? The person who always agrees with you or the person willing to tell you when you are wrong? Hey, the person willing to tell me when I'm wrong, because if you just a yes man, yes gal, you just saying yes, yes, yes. No, no, no. We don't need to hear yes. We need to hear the hard things, the real things, how you really feel, what's going on. If that made you think about loyalty, subscribe right now, because we need some loyalty around here. Control helps you understand why people and animals behave the way they do. We're at episode 98. 98 days in a row. 98 days in a row of 30 minutes to an hour plus of control. Information that's going to help you raise your percentages of success in your daily life, whether you're dealing with your animals or you're just trying to be the best you're trying to be. You want to have the highest percentage of success, and I'm here to lead you there one day at a time. It's been 98 days in a row, and we are still standing. That's what it's about. Don't just watch. Join. Don't believe me, just join. Yeah. So, loyalty is behavior. You cannot measure loyalty by what someone says. Measure what they repeatedly do, and that's going to give you a measurement of loyalty. If they nasty to you, but they around all the time, that's not loyalty. It's nastiness, and they're abusing you. And that's not cool. But we accept a lot of things. I've got your back means nothing until your back costs something. I'll never do that to you. It means nothing. I don't play people like that. It means nothing until they're put in a situation. Loyalty becomes visible when convenience disappears. Do they show up, keep their word, protect your interests when you're absent? Does their behavior change depending on who's watching? And you get around them folks and they talking about somebody and you don't stop them, you don't stand up for your friend, then you have no loyalty. Loyalty is built in. You can't just be out here allowing things to move. Hey, I do too. Hey, allowing things to move around you and you don't put a stop in them. If you talking about my family, I don't care if me and my family haven't talked in years. You're not going to talk about my family to me. I'm not allowing that. It's just plain and simple. I'm not allowing you to talk about my friends if they're really my friends, or plot on them or speak ill about them. That's not how we doing. Welcome everybody that's coming in. Loyalty is what we're looking for. So subscribe, follow, like, share, and support $Master CT. Let's get that in. This is what we're talking about today. Let's see where we at. Oh, misunderstand loyalty, and you can spend years being loyal to someone, something, somewhere that has stopped being loyal to you. You got to understand that. We're going to keep coming back to that. Misunderstanding loyalty can keep you stuck. One friend calls every day and agrees with everything. Another doesn't call daily, but when something serious happens, they're there. Frequent contact isn't necessarily loyalty. Reliability is. A strong relationship with the dog is built through thousands of interactions, food, safety, training, play, communication, boundaries, and predictability. Your behavior becomes information between you and your dog. Their behavior becomes information between your dog and you. That is what loyalty is. Loyalty is sharing the right kind of information to make everybody feel safe, and it doesn't have anything to do with words. Words announce loyalty. Behavior proves it. Who has actually demonstrated loyalty to you? Stop listening for loyalty. Start watching for it. It's something you see, not something you hear. Loyalty is not dependency. Someone needing you does not necessarily mean they're loyal to you. Sometimes people stay because leaving is difficult. Financial dependency, housing, employment, fear, habit, social pressure, and convenience. That can look like loyalty. Remove the dependency and you may discover what was actually holding the relationship together. It had thin threads, wasn't glue. They weren't stuck. They were just staying around just because it was comfortable, just because it was convenient. Yo, the dog might chill next to you because you feeding it. You haven't built that loyalty. That don't mean that they got it. They're going to build it for you. A dog remains physically close doesn't automatically prove extraordinary emotional loyalty. Ask what alternatives exist, what has been reinforced, and where resources are, and what behavior it has been conditioned. Behavior needs context. Dependency can keep someone beside you. Loyalty determines how they behave when they have choices. Would the person around you still choose you if they didn't need anything from you? And tougher, would you still choose them if you didn't need anything from them? Just questions. Dependency asks, what happens to me if I leave today? What happens to me if I leave today? Loyalty asks, how do I behave towards this person when I have other options? A person can be dependent and disloyal. Another can live far away, rarely see you, and still protect your trust. That's what loyalty is. Distance, and you still protecting me. My folks way up in Ohio, I'm in Georgia. If you protect me, I protect you from here. If you protect me from there, that means we got something special going on. But absence makes everything show its ugly face. It does. It does. Don't evaluate loyalty only by proximity. Watch what happens when circumstances change. Money, status, opportunity, or usefulness. Choice reveals information that convenience can hide. Don't confuse somebody needing you with somebody choosing you. Don't confuse somebody needing you with someone choosing you. It's a difference. Proximity tells you who's around you. Choice tells you who's loyal. If they choosing you and choosing you every day in every way, that means they're loyal. Proximity, it doesn't mean anything. Don't intentionally create dependency and then call the result loyalty. If someone believes they cannot survive, work, belong, or function without you, their staying doesn't give you clean information about their choice. Healthy loyalty leaves room for freedom. Healthy loyalty leaves room for freedom. Would you rather have someone stay because they have to, or give them freedom to choose and discover whether they still choose you? What are you choosing? Are you choosing to subscribe? Are you choosing to like, follow, share, support? What are you choosing here? This community we built here has helped a lot of people, and maybe it's helping you today. We're going to continue to be loyal to the chat, the fans, our community, everybody, because this information is meant for you today. You might not have thought I had anything for you today because you might have got something yesterday, but every day we coming back for you. I am Master Christian. This show is presented to you by Master Christian LLC. If you need help with your dog, you can get help with your dog, your cat, your bat, your rat, your fish, whatever you need, hit me up. If we need to do some research, we're going to do that research. And now we're going to get you all the way up into the news, because Animals Today news is about to start. This is Animals Today News, Controlled Episode 98. The screwworm restrictions put Texas shelter pets at risk. Efforts to contain New World screwworm are disrupting the movement of rescued dogs and cats from Texas to other states. With transports restricted, some shelters are becoming crowded, increasing pressure on facilities that already struggle with space. The parasite can infect mammals when larvae enters wombs, so animal movement rules have tightened in many states. The screwworm, it's on the move, and it's moving into animals so they can maneuver them around to get them to better places because they got screwworms. This is bad, yo. Disease control protects animals, but every restriction creates another consequence. Prevention, veterinary inspection, responsible breeding, and community support all matter when shelters are already full. Yo, Jagarundi faces greater conservation concern. Jagarundi. The Jagarundi, a small wild cat found across parts of the Americas, has drawn increased conservation concern as habitat loss, fragmentation, and declining population put more pressure on the species. The story is another reminder that an animal does not have to be famous to be important to an ecosystem. Conservation cannot begin only when an animal becomes almost impossible to save. Conservation begins every day in every way. Population, habitat, protecting habitat early is usually more effective than trying to rebuild a population after collapse. Stop taking the habitat away is another way to help the animals survive. If you keep on building and tearing down their habitat, where are they supposed to live at? My question, just the news. Oklahoma shelters push statewide pet adoptions. Animal shelters and rescue groups in Oklahoma are preparing for statewide adoption efforts with waived adoption fees at participating organizations. The goal is to move more dogs and cats into permanent homes while creating space for animals still entering shelters. And they're trying to get them out. So they're not charging you the adoption fees. Just go. Oklahoma shelters, they're pushing for you to come adopt. Adoption events can create opportunity, but placement still has to be responsible. The goal is not simply getting an animal out of the building. The goal is creating a home that can keep that animal safe and healthy. Animal DNA in dung could improve wildlife monitoring. Researchers are developing ways to use genetic materials collected from animal dung to identify and monitor individual animals. Techniques like this can help scientists study populations without repeatedly capturing or physically handling wildlife. You don't want to capture and physically handle wildlife because it hurts them, it messes with them, it makes them unsafe in their environment. You're destroying their mental capability of keeping themselves safe. So, yeah, this is good. We're going to check the dung and find the clues and study it. Sometimes better animal care means less interference. If science can gather reliable information while reducing stress and physical content, that can make a major improvement in wildlife research. And that's what we got. Extreme breeding traits raise pet welfare questions. Extreme breeding traits raise pet welfare questions. Animal welfare advocates continue drawing attention to dogs bred for increasingly exaggerated physical features. Are you breeding a dog for increasingly exaggerated physical features? Ears, nose, mouth, chest. Are you breeding dogs for that? Traits selected primarily for appearance can create breathing, mobility, skin, eye, or other welfare problems when appearance is prioritized over healthy function. Hey, you got a lot of dogs that they done bred with their noses smashed and they have breathing problems. They do that, like Frenchies. And it's a lot of dogs out here that they're designer dogs. They used to call them mutts. Now they're called exotic or designer. If we change the terminology, change the value. But they need to be able to breed. Loving a breed also means being willing to question breeding practices that hurt the animal. The standard should never be simply, does it look unique? It should also be, can this animal survive comfortably and function normally? Can it? Can it survive comfortably and function normally? Some of these animals can, because they're bad built, big back. Yeah, they bad built. Stop messing up the animals and start subscribing, following, liking, sharing, and supporting Controlled. And we come here every day for you. Let's do it together. This has been Animals Today News. And yo, we gonna keep it going. We gonna keep this rolling. We got momentum. What y'all talking about? Happy Sunday, my ultimate travel guide. And that's what's popping today. Loyalty requires consistency. Trust may remain with one experience. Loyalty is built through patterns. One good day doesn't establish loyalty, and one mistake doesn't always destroy it. People and animals learn patterns. When rules, affection, promises, and reactions consistently change, the relationship becomes unpredictable. Unpredictability damages trust. Unpredictable. Someone says, call me anytime. You call them repeatedly and they never answer. Eventually, you stop calling. Not because the sentence changed, but because their pattern taught you something different. You tell me to hit you up, and I hit you up, and you never hit me back, and I hit you up, and you never hit me back. I ain't hitting you no more. I don't care if you family. I don't care if it's business. I don't care what's going on. When someone doesn't answer your call, and with this technological society we got today, they don't call you back. Because when I was younger, we didn't know who called, unless they left a message if we had that kind of thing going on. And we didn't know who was calling when we answered the phone. It was hello. We didn't see their name on the screen. It wasn't no number popping up. It wasn't no screen. Hello? Yeah, that's what we did. It was a surprise every time we answered the phone. And if you were calling while we were on the phone, that call, it's a busy signal. You couldn't call when I was talking to somebody else. So, yeah, nowadays, if you don't respond back to my email, to my phone call, we got so many ways of contacting people, then you ain't worthy of my time neither. Yo, we got to keep that real. You can't demonstrate consistent loyalty while offering inconsistent behavior. And that behavior, not responding when you give somebody your number, or you tell them to call you and you don't answer and you don't call back, that's inconsistent, and that's not loyal at all. You just playing. And stop playing. Just don't give them your number. Just don't set that up. Don't try to act like you want to make it happen. It's not happening. Move on. Consistency is fundamental in animal training. If jumping is permitted Monday, pushing Tuesday, encourage Wednesday, and ignore Thursday, the animal receives conflicting information. Then people may blame the animal for being stubborn, but the human created inconsistency. You cannot repeatedly change the rules and expect stable behavior from the other side. You change the rules. It's a trip. Consistency tells others whether your words can be trusted. Are you asking someone else for consistency that you aren't giving them? Yeah, that happens too. If control is making you examine your own behavior, not just everybody else's, subscribe. We're building a community willing to understand behavior other than simply reacting to it. You want to be part of the community. Understand the behavior. Just don't react to it. People be tripping and so do we. We got to accept that. Misplaced loyalty can become dangerous. Yeah, because you're around folks. And this is one thing that I learned when I was younger. If I'm around a bunch of folks and I'm the only folk that look like me, I need to leave because them ain't my folks. That look like me, walk like me, talk like me, act like me, I need to leave because them ain't my folks. Bad things happen when you around a bunch of people that aren't similar to you. Now, I'm not going to go any deeper on that, but check your surroundings. If you're around a bunch of people fighting and you're not fighting, you need to leave. Or you're going to be fighting too because somebody going to start fighting you. Yeah. Loyalty without judgment can become self-destruction. We've made loyal such a positive word that people sometimes believe leaving anything makes them disloyal. People stay loyal to bad relationships, failed ideas, unhealthy friendships, organizations that mistreat them, and people who repeatedly betray them. Sometimes they are no longer protecting the relationship, they are protecting its history. Are you protecting the history or the relationship? But we've been friends for over 20 years. That explains the history. It doesn't tell me the condition of the friendship today. Past investment does not always justify future investment. Social animals form strong bonds and group structures, but nature isn't governed by sentimental slogans. Behavior has consequences. Safety, resources, competition, and social stability matter. Relationships respond to conditions. Humans sometimes ignore every warning sign because we've convinced ourselves loyalty means enduring anything. It doesn't. It doesn't. Loyalty should never require you to abandon your judgment. And at what point does loyalty become permission for somebody to keep mistreating you? History explains why you stayed. It doesn't automatically give you a reason to stay. There's a difference between giving someone a chance to correct a mistake and giving them unlimited permission to repeat the pattern. Loyalty can include forgiveness, but forgiveness does not erase information. You can forgive somebody and still change their access to you. Flat out. Everybody doesn't deserve access to you. Everything. If my dog is acting crazy, move back. Get that crazy self and stuff away. Let me hook you up. Thumb through the loop. Thumb through the loop. Yeah, you got to use your tools. Sometimes your tools is made to get somebody back. Yeah. Are you loyal to the person that exists today or the memory of who the person used to be? Past loyalty does not create a lifetime license for present disrespect. If you're disrespecting me, you gotta go. Gotta go, gotta go, gotta go. Loyalty must be earned and maintained. You just don't earn the loyalty, you gotta maintain it. You gotta continue to move in a fashion that keeps the loyalty going. If not, it ain't loyalty at all. It's just, some kind of relationship. Earning loyalty once doesn't mean you own it forever. You earned it. Okay, we working together. You don't own this loyalty. It takes work every day in every way. Though we might not speak every day, But when we do, and when things go on, I need to still feel that strength and conviction. Relationships, reputations, and trust require maintenance. Even an audience requires maintenance. You cannot assume they've supported me for years, so they'll always support me. Are you still providing value, respecting them, communicating, showing appreciation, and behaving consistently? That's why I tell you, I love y'all, because y'all come here and you don't got to. And I'm going to continue giving you the best part of me that I have to give. On the live, in videos, when we talk, when we meet, if you got questions, and I'm going to wait and let you speak. I'm going to let you get it out before I try to help you, because me trying to intervene and help you before you get whatever you got to get out and want to look for the help stops the process. People love talking about their dogs. So I got to allow people to talk about their dogs in every way they can until they're finished and they need me to respond. Because I got many dog stories. I've had a lot of dogs, a lot of different types. I've handled lots of animals, period. So if I get to telling my stories, eat the room up. I need you to tell your story so we can get you the help you need. My story's not really relevant. Thumb through the loop. That's what somebody said in the comments. Yeah, but, you know, we got to give people space to be themselves. That's a piece of loyalty as well. If you are listening but not hearing, you're waiting to speak because you got something to say. That ain't loyalty. That's just you waiting to speak because you got something to say. You need to be able to listen, hear, digest, and then offer something up or stay silent. It works. And if you're speaking, give the message and read the room. If nobody's listening anymore, cut it short. Because nobody's listening. You can't force anybody to listen to you. You accept what you're seeing and move on. Businesses complain, customers aren't loyal anymore. As the reverse, has the business remained loyal to the customer? Did quality decline? Did service decline? Did prices rise while value disappeared? Before demanding loyalty, examine the relationship from both directions. Yeah, because if your quality has declined, your value has declined. That's why you got to try to give the maximum amount of value so your quality stays high. You got to help people. Now, I'm not saying short yourself because these bills remain high as well. Don't short yourself, but make sure they get what you tell them you're giving them. Make sure you map it out and you're not trying to cheat people, because when you're a cheater, that don't breed no loyalty. Folks be out. Cheater in a relationship, cheater on this business, cheater at whatever you're doing, cheater in a game. Don't, play it out. This is the game of life. Play it out. You don't get to neglect an animal's needs and then demand perfect behavior because that's my dog. Ownership isn't a substitute for a relationship. The animal is learning from your behavior every day. You should learn from theirs as well. But you gotta look in the mirror and know how you've been acting. If you being handsy and rough with the dog and it doesn't like it, it's not gonna come when you call it. If you don't get up and go get the dog when you call it and it doesn't come, and stop calling, stop being lazy, then the dog gonna say, I'll come when it's convenient for me, to that lazy bum. Don't be a lazy bum with your dog. That's how this works. You don't own loyalty. You maintain the conditions that allow it to exist. Instead of asking, who's loyal to me, ask, who has my behavior given a reason to be loyal to? Instead of asking that question, look at yourself. That's why this is controlled. That's why we gotta know that the one thing in this life, the only thing in this life that we really control is ourselves. And that even comes with a price, because you gotta wanna control yourself. And you gotta be loyal to your character before you can be loyal to anybody else. But you gotta want it. If you don't want it, it's not gonna be yours. Loyalty is observable. Don't judge it primarily by promises. Watch patterns. Loyalty is different from dependency. Someone staying doesn't necessarily mean they're choosing you. Choice reveals more than proximity. Loyalty goes both directions. If you expect reliability, protection, honesty, consistency, examine whether you're providing those same things. Don't demand what you refuse to demonstrate. Loyalty is not a word you can put on a relationship. It is the result of the repeated experiences. People learn whether you can be trusted by interacting with you. Animals do the same. They learn whether you can be trusted by interacting with you. Your patterns teach others what they can expect from you. That means loyalty is not about identifying who will stay beside you. Examine the environment you create. Do your actions create trust or uncertainty? Do the people know what version of you they're going to get? Do you keep promises when keeping them? Do you keep promises when keeping them becomes inconvenient? All right, you don't just, it's inconvenient to keep that promise. I'm just going to move on. That ain't cool. The strongest form of loyalty is not blind agreement. Sometimes loyalty tells the truth. Sometimes it establishes a boundary. Sometimes it refuses to participate in behavior that will harm someone. Good judgment and loyalty can exist together. They can exist together. What is one behavior that immediately makes you question someone's loyalty? Yeah. Can someone disagree with you and still be loyal? Absolutely. Is loyalty something a person can lose and earn back? That's iffy. Which matters more, history or present behavior? Present behavior. What can you do today to become more deserving of someone's trust? Be genuine. Follow through. Let them see. And make that your character. Loyalty is not proven when everything is convenient. It's proven when convenience disappears. Being beside someone and being loyal to someone are not always the same thing. You can appreciate history without allowing history to control the future. If you want loyal relationships, create an environment where trust can survive. If trust can't survive in that environment, then loyalty won't bless you either. It's a blessing to have loyal people. And unity is the biggest blessing. Loyal and unified, we can change the world today. Everybody wants loyal people around them, but control is about understanding your own behavior too. So today's challenge isn't find out who's loyal to you. Today's challenge is becoming someone worthy of loyalty. Keep your word, be consistent, protect trust, tell the truth, show up, appreciate the people who genuinely support you, and understand when a relationship no longer deserves your loyalty. Today's challenge is identify one relationship that matters to you. Don't begin by evaluating the other person. Evaluate yourself. Evaluate if you're in control. Ask, am I reliable? Am I consistent? Do I protect trust? Do my actions match what I say? Then improve one behavior today. We're approaching 100 episodes of Control. Today is episode 98. If you watch these conversations but haven't subscribed yet, this is your moment. Subscribe, follow, share, like, and support. $ Master CT. Well, I'm so thankful that you came today on this Sunday to enjoy the show, learn something, or even comment and help me learn something. Thank you very much. I am Master Christian. We got Teddy back here. Let me show y'all Teddy. Teddy is an abused Teddy because the dogs like to abuse Teddy. Teddy squeaks. Oh, they didn't hear it. And Teddy is my best friend. Kind of nasty sometimes, Teddy. You might need to go in the washer. So this has been Control, episode 98, 98 Days of Control. Thank you for coming. Love yourself. Be calm, confident, and consistent. Be loyal. Be strong friends. Unify. We can change the world. Have a great rest of your day, everybody. And we'll see you tomorrow for episode 99999. I am Master Christian, and we out. Peace.